strategic alliance with USA helps India in fulfilling its grander plans to become the regional and world power. In 1971, Soviet Union had helped India in achieving a false military victory and in truncating Pakistan. Indians now hope that America would help in fulfilling their dream of either reducing Pakistan into an Indian satellite or removing it from the face of world map. It is in this context that Indo-US-UK-Israeli-Afghan nexus has been formed in Kabul, which is dedicated towards harming Pakistan. Both covert means and media campaign are complementing each other to achieve stated objectives. The Indo-Western media has embarked upon a malicious campaign to besmirch the reputation of institutions of Pakistan and project it as a failing state. All sorts of fairy tales are fabricated and pasted in leading newspapers and magazines controlled by the Jews. Deadlines are given, and each time the given date expires uneventfully. A new deadline of collapse of Pakistan is given with a heavy heart but with renewed hopes. Several scenarios are in circulation, ranging from truncation to breakup in small quasi-states. Independent Balochistan and Pashtunistan figure high in their fanciful plans. Each of the self-perceived scenario is linked to Islamic threat in northwest of Pakistan. One of the principal objectives of India is to weaken ISI and cut its long-arm capability drastically so that it is neither in a position to harm India through covert means or to provide first-line defense to Pakistan effectively against external subversive threats. Pakistan-specific Indian consulates in Afghanistan and tens of raw-infested training, educational and cultural centers have nothing else to do except to devise different means to cause harm to Pakistan and destabilize it. To give concrete shape to the chalked-out plans, the said nexus unfolded a comprehensive subversive plan in January 2002 to systematically destabilize Pakistan. Fuel was constantly sprinkled in interior Balochistan, Fada and Swat to inflame these regions. Brahmdar Bugti, based in Kandahar and patronized by raw CIA Ram, is coordinating sabotage and subversion in Balochistan. Southern Punjab and Karachi are planned to be inflamed in the final phase to spread anarchy throughout the country so as to pave way for disablement of our nuclear weapons and to clear the way for India to launch its military instrument. Washington's continued insistence to make India a key player in Afghanistan and to induct its 150,000 troops is meant to enable Indo-Afghan forces to exploit yet another avenue from the northwest and catch Pakistan in a double pincer. Indian Cold Start doctrine envisages formation of battle groups supported by dedicated artillery, combat air support and tactical nuclear weapons. It perceives launching 15-16 limited attacks along the entire length of eastern border and line of control low sea with battle groups of 2 mechanized regiments and an armor regiment or vice versa. Each battle group is mandated to capture an objective of tactical importance and to exploit success as far as possible but remaining well away from core areas so as to restrain Pakistan from using its nuclear response. Having dispersed the defender on a wide front in Battle of Frontiers, trying to defend every inch of the territory, subject to successes achieved, and deflection or commitment of our strategic reserves, it would then launch main and secondary efforts with its strike formations in 2 sectors. Indian military would achieve air superiority in main effort area for a specific period of break-in and break-out battle towards deeper objectives. After Mumbai attacks, India continues to remain in an offensive mode and is in no mood to recommence stalled peace talks. Pakistan's concerted efforts spread over 1 year to make India see reason have gone in vain. Flustered and frustrated by quick successes achieved by Pakistan Army against Indian-funded and trained terrorists in Swat and in South Waziristan, Indian leaders have taken a new line that runaway militants after getting defeated have become a security hazard for India. Since last May, they are wailing like a frightened child in anticipation to a self-imagined terrorist attack emanating from Pakistan on the pattern of Mumbai-like carnage. When asked to provide intelligence so that the mishap could be thwarted, they refused to divulge the basis of their anxiety. Indian media has alleged that Dave Headley and Tahawar Hussain Rana, suspected for terrorism in USA, were linked with Mumbai attacks and that Dave was observed sniffing around Indian nuclear sites. Accordingly, Indian authorities have sounded a red alert in affected areas where their nuclear material is stored to avert a possible attack. To further up the ante, Indian Army Chief Deepak Kapoor has sounded a warning that a limited war under the nuclear overhang is still very much a reality, at least in Indian subcontinent. Our Foreign Office spokesman rightly remarked that it reaffirms Indian dangerous and offensive nuclear doctrine. In the wake of Pakistan going nuclear in 1998 in response to Indian nuclear blackmail, which has made the option of all-out war almost impossible, Indian military has been feverishly working on its cold start doctrine, which was shaped in consultation with Israeli military. The three services of India have also been acquiring latest state-of-art weapon systems from all over the world and upgrading its nuclear arsenal, as a consequence of which the conventional and nuclear balance has tilted heavily in favor of India. Simultaneous to the efforts by the military, RAW has been hectically engaged in weakening and destabilizing Pakistan from within. Its focus has been towards enfeebling and discrediting Pakistan Army and ISI. Application of military instrument has been made conditional to success achieved through covert operations against